Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh, to be young and naive. They were never going to promote a lowly warehouse worker. That would require them to pay you more. But you refuse to be held down by the system, and if taking an unpaid internship will open up more opportunities to climb the corporate ladder, by gosh, you'll do it. Will open up more opportunities to climb the corporate ladder. By gosh, you'll do it.
I just realized there's an echo.
Your mom walks into your room with a letter. You got the job. Tomorrow is your first day as an unpaid intern. What an honor.
Wait, I swear I just did this shit.
Oh! This training is absolutely essential. Daryl needs his coffee to be piping hot. Focus up. You're going to be the best coffee runner this company has ever seen. Some would be discouraged knowing they only got the job because their obsession with rollerblades makes them the ideal candidate for grabbing coffee. But you're a little discouraged as well. Dan likes his coffee as strong as his investment portfolio, and if you want to be on Dan's good side, you better figure this out.
The grind set. Here at the Grind Set, we teach you the life hacks everyone else is too damn afraid to.
Like how credit card fraud can actually be a good thing?
Better. Did you know there are ways to earn $50, $60, $70,000+ a year for free?
I'm listening.
Okay, so there's thousands of locations around the country already doing this.
Is this a cult?
It must be, without hard to trying to keep this a secret. But we know that if you show up and give them a piece of paper that they like, they'll start giving you money.
Okay, Chaz, if I know you, you're already thinking about maximizing this.
That's right, TJ. The trick we found to make the most money is to show up every day between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. Just look busy doing various tasks, fit in, and all of a sudden you're walking out the door with a check every single month. And that's not all.
How can there be more?
If you keep showing up, they'll start giving you more free money per hour to tell other people to do stuff. That's passive income, baby.
How is this legal?
I couldn't believe it myself. I used to be plugged into the Matrix like you, but once you break out of the mold of doing what everybody else is doing, you can use hacks like this to build a totally different life.
Congratulations, you've finished training. Now the real work begins. Your boss Bill has his office on the first floor and seems like a really nice guy. Great taste in coffee too. Hopefully you can really impress him with your grind set.
The Grind Set.
Hey guys, love the show. First time caller, long time listener. Listen, I have my first ever interview tomorrow, and I really need the job. Any advice?
You know, people are always saying that confidence is key. The key isn't confidence, it's dominance. Roll into the interview and don't break eye contact.
For like a minute?
For the entire interview.
I actually have really dry eyes. I don't think I could pull that
And
off.
the second they look away, primal chance will tap into their subconscious ancestry.
This feels insanely unprofessional.
And by standing on your chair, you gain the height advantage.
Okay, I'm actually pretty tall already, so this feels
This
unnecessary.
hacks the primal part of their subconscious. So not only will you get the job, but you'll be the alpha male of the office, guaranteed.
That is genuinely terrible advice.
Guaranteed.
Alright.
On the second floor, you meet Jim, who tells you that at the end of the year, several interns are chosen to interview for a paid position as a junior financial analyst. He tells you to just work hard and go with the flow. At the all-hands meeting, your boss Bill announces that you've been chosen for the in-house interview, which, according to him, is just a bunch of softball questions since it's really more of a formality than anything.
Oh,
You show up to the interview looking your best. Bring on the softball questions. Question 1. What's your biggest weakness? Question 2. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
oh shit. Too fast, alright.
Question 3. Why do you want to work here? Last question. Calculate the IBNR estimate for the last fiscal year using a credibility-weighted combination of the Stainer, Bullman, and chain ladder methods given a selected credibility factor of 0.6. The last intern had a PhD in math, so the company naturally expects the same from all future interns.
Be right back.
You did it! The job is yours. And as you watch the other interns get fired one by one, you can start to taste the prestige of being a junior financial analyst. You're ready to kick ass and make money, and you're all out of money. Unfortunately, being a junior financial analyst means you're just another cog in the corporate machine. No one is going to notice you if you don't make yourself stand out. Being a cog means doing a lot of the same thing over and over again. But the company wine mixer is coming up, and if you can make a good impression, it'll go a long way.
The grind set.
Hi guys, love the grind set. I'm a tier 5 platinum member and I listen to every course in TikTok while I'm blading, and I'm always posting stuff to your Reddit, but
What's your question, kid?
well, like, how do I afford a house?
A house? You're shooting too low there, bud. A house is easy. Everybody wants a house. Common. What you need, my friend, is a compound.
A compound?
That's right. A secure, militarized 3-acre barbed wire fence compound.
Isn't that more expensive?
Yeah, it is more expensive, which is why we're happy to announce we've officially started construction on the Grindset compound. This is a fully secure, self-sustaining blader's paradise for Tier 5 grustlers such as yourself who want to work hard and blade harder. You cannot put a price on security. Although in this case, the price is $3,800 a month, non-negotiable. I took the liberty of matching your caller ID to the credit card we have on file and signing you up for a bunk already. Thank you so much.
I'm not sure
We'll see you there.
Oh, the company wine mixer. A chance to meet middle management. Impress them with your firmest handshake and laugh together at the financially illiterate. After spinning your wheels for a year, you finally get invited to the company mixer. Rubbing shoulders with middle management has you inspired. You want to be one of them. What does a middle manager even do? Well, nobody knows. But they get paid more than you, and that's a good enough reason. You've been putting in tons of extra hours. You're doing the work of 2 employees. No one notices. But you brought a VP some coffee, and he liked that. You land a dinner with one of the executives. He likes you. Not because you do good work, but because he's also bald. Middle management feels a little closer. You land the perfect handshake in the hallway. It echoes across the floor. It's the talk of the office for a week. This is the kind of thing that gets you promoted.
Thought I could make it.
Finally, the company opens up a single middle management position. All you have to do is beat the rest of the applicants and the job is yours. The bumpers are a metaphor for the other applicants.
Nope. Oh, okay. That was...
They say you didn't have the right experience, but you both know it was because you blundered the handshake, both in firmness and in impact quality. You start a rigorous handshake training routine. Next time, you'll be ready. Months pass. You've done nothing but train grip strength. You could humble a gorilla with your handshake. It's time for another shot at middle management. The second round of interviews cuts out 90% of the applicants. The herd has been thinned out, and you're still standing strong. Wait, somehow Ted is in the running? When did he get a job here? It doesn't matter. Just stay focused and get that job.
Do I go for that? Oop, I regret it. Okay, I see. Okay, okay. Oop.
Oh.
Right back here, that's fine.
Oh.
Hold on, be right back.
After months of grueling interviews, corporate dinners, endless schmoozing, you find a letter on your desk. One of the two positions is yours. They created another position for Ted. His uncle is a VP. Ah, you discovered the path to a free hat. But as with anything in life, nothing comes for free. After several of these rooms, you will have to make a choice. Just know that you can turn around at any time. The prestige of middle management. You're assigned a team of juniors, a huge pay raise, and your own office with a view. So, you're curious. Well, here's the deal. In order to get the free hat, the room at the end has a hole that will drop you all the way back down to your warehouse job. There's no secrets, no tricks, just a man and a hole. But I want to reiterate that you can turn around at any time. The fact that you're still here means that either A, you love hats, or B, you love my voice, my sweet, sultry British voice. And I can't blame you. My voice is lovely. I mean, really lovely. And I can make any word sound good. Butter, cinnamon roll, pontificate, regurgitate, coagulate, moist, phlegm, subdermatoglyphic, and butter again. But seriously, this will drop you down to the warehouse and you can turn around at any time. Butter. But, you're still here. You know, during our playtests, only 10% of people chose the hole. Of those 10%, 9% were disappointed with their decision. Do you know why? It's because it's not even a cool hat. The devs were lazy and found the easiest to model hat. Seriously, you should consider turning around. Welcome to the last room. Beyond this is the hole that will drop you down to the warehouse. Now, what's funny about the brain is that after hearing the previous statistic, 60% of people wanted to be in the 10%. Oh, we're all so predictable, aren't we? But now you're all confused. Are you in the 60% of the 90% who wanted to be in the 10% of people? Time to find out. Well, it's just you and me. And the hole. And I guess your weird obsession with rollerblades. Falling back down to the warehouse. All of that progress thrown away for a stupid hat. A hat that really speaks for itself. Yep, that's a hat all right. 16 polygons of pure stupidity just for you. Yeah? Oh, what's this? I see the devs thought it would be funny to make fun of you via song. Well, I guess that's nice. Enjoy the song, and I suppose I'll talk to you back up at middle management. Good luck.
Congratulations, you've done it. Congratulations, you've done it. You ignored all the warnings just for a hat to put on your head, should've put it out of your mind. If someone thought you were smart, then that was just cap. It's more like evidence of cognitive decline. Now I don't mean to judge or call you foolish, but that dunce hat isn't doing much to make you look like you know what is up. You could have spent this time doing anything at all, but now you're starting over 'cause you jumped into a hole. Can't say we didn't warn you, you did this all on your own. Surely won't see you back down here again now that you know. Congratulations, you've won it. A dunce hat for the biggest loser. Congratulations, you've done it. Hats on for the biggest loser. Congratulations, you've won it. A dunce hat for the biggest loser. Congratulations, you've done it. Hats on for the biggest loser. Congratulations, you've done it. Great job. Wow. Congratulations, you've done it. Cool. You've won something. Congratulations, you've done it. Congrats. Congratulations, you've done it. I can give you my therapist's number. They're really great. I think you'd benefit a lot.
It's pretty standard these days to need 5 years of unpaid internship experience to apply for an unpaid internship. So this was to be expected. Don't let it get you down. Just think, once you enter the finance world, you can use so much fun finance lingo to impress the ladies. Mansplaining asset allocation on a first date is a guaranteed good play. Coffee is part of the daily grind, and grind is your middle name. podcast you've been listening to tells you that never breaking eye contact establishes dominance. You're so distracted by the need to blink that you forget to answer the question. can't be serious. You know recording these lines costs money. Yes, there is another hat at the bottom, but it's the cheapest possible variation of the dunce hat the devs could conjure up. So, prepare to be disappointed. You know, I could see how falling down the hole once would be funny. A good novelty of a ha-ha moment. But seriously, a second time? Surely the warehouse has lost its luster by now, no? Well, for what it's worth, I've been nothing but honest to you. It's an even dumber hat than before, and since you clearly didn't get the message the first time, the devs figured that it might be best to play a remix of the same song, just to really try and make the lyrics stick. Although, at this point, I have my doubts that anything really sticks up there. Enjoy the song, and I suppose I'll talk to you back up at the top. Again.
Isn't it funny that you've wasted so much time? It's not a punishment if you enjoy the crime. Congratulations, you've won it. A dunce hat for the biggest loser. Congratulations, you've done it. Hats on for the biggest loser. Bet you thought you were cute, ignore warnings. Bet you laugh at jokes like saying, here's your sign. Just being stupid provides you with endorphins. It's more like evidence of cognitive decline. Congratulations, you've won it. A dunce hat for the biggest loser. Congratulations, you've done it. Hats on for the biggest loser. You could have spent this time doing anything at all, but now you're starting over 'cause you jumped into can't say we didn't warn you. You did this all on your own. Surely you won't see you back down here again now that you know. Congratulations, you've won it. A dunce hat for the biggest loser. Congratulations, you've done it. Hats on for the biggest loser. Congratulations, you've won it. A dunce hat for the biggest loser. Congratulations, you've won it. A dunce hat for the biggest loser. You are the biggest loser I've ever met in my whole life. Yeah.
For most people, an unpaid internship would be a huge step backwards. And it is. It really, really is. But you do what you gotta do to move up the corporate ladder.
Damn, y'all see that? I was fucking Spider-Man flinging myself.
Oh. Oh.
You have no idea how to answer the question, so you try to establish dominance by grunting loudly. It doesn't work.
Oh, I did skip. No.
You see, if you're crazy enough to do it twice, the devs knew you'd be crazy enough to do it a third time. But they couldn't afford to keep paying for more voice lines, so they've blocked the whole off for good. Now, please get back to work. Not that obvious. Don't be ridiculous. Oh, and by the way, if your team's earnings drop to the bottom 30%, you'll be fired. Welcome to middle management. No one really knows what you do here, and in fact, no one really knows how to get promoted. Progressing at this stage of your career feels like a confusing maze with no clear path forward. You know, a lot of people stay there and make it their whole career. Look at Dom. He's been here for 20 years. He's also bald, and he seems pretty happy. You ask your boss about career advancement, but he tells you that with the current budget, you'll have to put a pin in it until after they can get their ducks in a row trying to accelerate profits and maximize shareholder value in the long term. But if you wanted to, you could double-click on the issue to circle back in a month to drill down, but really not to try and boil the ocean to get this figured out, and to let the work work for you.
I knew that was what I'm thinking.
Oh.
Where the fuck? Oh, wow. Okay.
The grind set.
Are you tired of being last? Sick of being outclassed? And of course, want to blade fast? It's time to maximize your gains and realize your potential with the Grind Set Bootcamp at our new facility, the Compound Interest. We'll be hosting a 10-day bootcamp that will transform your life for only $9.99. Be there. The Compound Interest.
The grind set.
Welcome back to The Grind Set, the only business-minded podcast that gets you real results.
You sound kind of down, Chaz. What's going on?
I am a little down, TJ. I'm currently coming to terms with how hard it is to be rich. Everyone says being rich is easy, but it's hard. Harder than being poor.
That's for damn sure.
Because they don't tell you about all the enemies you make when you're rich. People trying to slander you on social media, exclude you from their social wine mixers, and probably most commonly, attempt to poison you.
Oh man, I couldn't believe how much poisoning happens at the top.
It really is a problem. For beta males. Sigmas like me stay one step ahead by constantly building up a tolerance to deadly poisons. You see this? I've been personally microdosing deadly nightshade for the past 3.5 weeks. Yeah, my doctor told me it's dangerous. He told me to stop. You know what I told him? Nothing. I was actually pretty sick. It's hard to speak. Oh. Uh.